Greetings on this dawn of a new year. This year, 2017, is a special year as we recognize 60 years of making lives better. For most of its history, FINMA built its name and reputation in manufacturing, in particular of cement. Almost 2 decades ago, McNaughton Consolidated Industries, now FINMA Corporation, had almost 18 billion pesos in assets and sales of 10 billion pesos. Our biggest project was the first Filipino oil company, Philoil, which by 1963 had 231 gas stations. Set up during a time when all other gasoline companies were 100% foreign-owned, Philoil was born of the belief that the Philippines must be run by Filipinos. Unfortunately, in 1972, during martial law, the Marcos government took over Philoil. From cement and oil to paper to roofing and coal, we produce the material used for this country's roads, bridges, and skyscrapers. Ours is a history of the development of the Filipino entrepreneur and Filipino manager. Ours is a 60-year legacy of service and love of our nation and our people. However, with the turn of the century, because of troubles brought on by the late 1990s Asian crisis and increasing competition from global cement players, FINMA paused to reflect on its place in Philippine business and chart a new path. We knew the times and the environment had changed. What had not changed was the continuing struggles of millions of Filipinos. What had not dissipated were FINMA's love of nation and its tradition of professional, competent, and ethical management. In this new age, it was time to put the company's talent and experience to the task of improving the lives of our people, not just by proving that the Filipino could run large enterprises, but by the very nature of these enterprises. Thus, we mostly left our legacy and moved into new territory: services, housing, power, hospitality, and education. We had moved from the production of the material buildings are made of to the formation of the material that nations are built of, her people. Just as in the past, through these, our present businesses, UGC, Microtel, soon to be renamed FINMA Hospitality, FINMA Properties, FINMA Education, and FINMA Energy, we seek to make a continuing difference in the lives of our people and in the life of our nation. What better way to highlight this mission than by recognizing 60 years of service and affirming our commitment to decades more of making lives better? However, the new year also brings with it some sense of uncertainty and anxiety, global crises and terrorism, political instabilities here and abroad, congressional hearings highlighting corruption, drugs, and crime, and a burial that only emphasizes the great divisions in our society and unresolved injustices. In light of these, a celebration may seem dissonant. I, however, see this historical point as reason to reaffirm our duty to our mission. FINMA was born out of the ashes of a world war. It was amidst destruction that our founders chose to build this company, to make their commitment to the nation. We too now find ourselves amidst crisis, challenge, and difficulty. It is in these moments that we must not give in to the darkness, must not shrink from dreams of a better country and of a better future. In these times, the pursuit of our mission, while more difficult, becomes even more significant. For more than any other moment, the present calls all of us to care and get involved, to be critical, to speak up, to participate, to react, to be part of the country's destiny. A new dawn, a new year, no matter how deep and dark the night, one of our Maker's greatest gifts and promises is that the sun will always rise on a new day. There shall always be hope. To begin our 60th anniversary and our continuing journey, allow me to share a prayer. May God bless us with anger at injustice, oppression, and exploitation of people, so that we may work for justice, freedom, and peace. May God bless us with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation, and war, so that we may reach out our hand to comfort them and to turn their pain to joy. May God bless us with enough foolishness to believe that we can make a difference in this world, so that we can do what others claim cannot be done. A blessed and hopeful and happy New Year to you and your families.